Several times in each chapter, we see how Sri Krishna is helpless. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is an epic struggle, and Sri Krishna is the struggler. As is evident from the fact that ultimately he was forced to show really as to who he is. The entire Gita is replete with esoteric meaning. All of it dissects our heartstrings. It is a song as much of melancholy as of wisdom and devotion. That's why those who read Gita love it, including the Western world. There are 18 chapters consisting of 700 slokas, and today I would like to deliberate on the concept of body and soul, as it derives from one of the significant verses, that is verse 13 of chapter 2. The entire first chapter, along with 10 slokas of the second, are dedicated to communicating Arjuna's grief and delusion concerning killing of his own kinsmen, arising out of biological, social and religious conditioning. And in the next 600 odd slokas comes the rebuttal of Krishna, trying to get rid of Arjuna of the aforesaid dogmatic illusion by acting as an illuminator and side by side playing the role of a catalyst, the non-doer, but enabling the war to reach its catastrophic finality with the decimation of the entire Kaurava race, of course, with the sad end of the young Draupadayas of the Pandava side. Verse 13 runs, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhirastatra namayate. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. As the embodied soul after birth passes through the stages of childhood, youth and old age, tatha dehantara praptir. Similarly, death, yatha tatha, just as, and in all such stages right from birth to death, wise men remain equipoised, that they neither do their rejoice on the birth of a child, nor lament on the death of a person. There is an unbroken continuity of this eternal or prakritic process, and when the body is disintegrated beyond repair, the soul at once transmigrates onto another body, and the cycle of birth and death continues on and on. Sankhya Yoga says Prakriti, the primordial principle, is the only fact and is guided by its innate laws and governed by the supreme power. Gautama Buddha said, Prakriti is just like a stream. No one can either stop it or divert it. Rather, it will go on gushing and gushing all the way in a timeless manner. Thus, the notion of a break, either in the form of birth and death or beginning and end, is inherently flawed. So Arjuna, why you are getting so much delusion or distress? No one is going to be killed in the battlefield. Do not attach so much of doership to your activities as to what happens in the war field, because the law of karma is not actually about the deed or the action, rather about the doer or the actor. Physicality is not perpetual, rather bound by color or time, and it begins and ends. So to conclude, when we are born with a sentence of death, irrespective of the time span, and that everything will be over at the end of the day, what we do between every now and then is definitely to make our material world worthwhile. But we are less body and more spirituals. That's why we need something more. We have to find out a meaning and purpose to life. For this we require spiritual courage. That is, the guts and the courage to step out of the common and start up on the path of roadless journey, saying, actually, I need to look out for that. Elsewhere in Gita, Krishna says, you choose either me or my Maya, and most of the people choose the latter and prefer to board a train without purchasing a ticket, without even knowing their destination, and move on, and someday the ticket would come and say, sir, it is time for you to unboard. That's all. Thank you all.